Super Saiyan 2, the form that ended the Cell games, the form that turned Gohan from a scared child into a merciless warrior, the form that for decades was the peak of Saiyan power. But here's the thing, most people don't actually know what Super Saiyan 2 is. They know what it looks like, they know Gohan used it against Cell, they know it has lightning, but they don't know how it works. They don't know why it exists, and they definitely don't know that it wasn't even called Super Saiyan 2 when it first appeared. Let's start with the debut. Gohan's transformation against Cell is one of the most iconic moments in anime history. Android 16 is killed. Gohan snaps. His hair spikes up. Lightning crackles around him, and he destroys the Cell Juniors with a single punch each. That moment is Dragon Ball Z episode 184. In the manga, it's chapter 408. But here's the catch. The form wasn't called Super Saiyan 2 at the time. It wasn't named until chapter 474, 66 chapters later. For over a year, fans just called it the form Gohan used against Cell. In some guides, it was initially called Super Saiyan 5th grade. The Funimation dub sometimes called it Ascended Super Saiyan, though that term is now used for grade 2. It wasn't until Goku used it against Majin Buu that the name Super Saiyan 2 was officially introduced.
Now, let's talk about the visual differences. Super Saiyan 2 looks similar to the original form, but there are key distinctions. The hair becomes more rigid and defined. For Goku and Gohan, who have bangs, those bangs lift upward completely. The hair also grows slightly longer and spikier. The aura becomes more jagged and fierce, pulsing at a higher frequency. And the most recognizable feature? Blue electrical sparks constantly surround the user's body, especially when charging power. These lightning bolts are the easiest way to distinguish SSJ2 from SSJ1. It's also worth noting that while energy output and speed increase dramatically, muscle mass barely increases, unlike the bulky grade 2 and grade 3 forms. The multiplier is significant. While Super Saiyan is a 50x boost, Super Saiyan 2 doubles that to a 100x multiplier over base power.
So how do you achieve it? There are multiple ways. The first is through intense emotional upheaval, much like the original Super Saiyan transformation, but to a greater extent. Gohan's transformation is the prime example. He didn't train for it, he didn't know it existed. He snapped, and the form came to him. The second way is through harsh training. Goku achieved it after years of training in Otherworld. Vegeta achieved it through intense training after the Cell games. The third way is out of instinct in a life or death situation. And the fourth, introduced in Dragon Ball Super, is simply feeling out the tingly feeling in their back, the same method used for Super Saiyan. According to Akira Toriyama himself, Super Saiyan 2 and 3 are not entirely separate transformations. They're powered-up variants of the original Super Saiyan. This means, in theory, a warrior could surpass Super Saiyan 3's power while remaining in Super Saiyan 1 by mastering it further. Gohan and future Trunks achieved forms that blurred this line, rage-driven ascensions that were essentially powered-up Super Saiyan 2 states. The power scaling is dramatic. Perfect Cell, who could easily dominate Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks, was slaughtered by Gohan in SSJ2. The 7 Cell Juniors, who were overwhelming the Z-Fighters, were killed by Gohan in single blows. However, there's a cost. The form amplifies aggression and removes mercy. Gohan, the gentle, polite child, became a hot-headed, merciless fighter. He tortured Cell rather than finishing him. Goku had to beg him to end the fight. The form has been used by multiple characters over the years. Gohan was the first. Goku achieved it in Otherworld. Vegeta achieved it through training and used it extensively in the Buu Saga. Future Trunks achieved it in Dragon Ball Super, though his form was more of a powered-up variant. Caulifla, Cabba, and Kefla from Universe 6 have also used it. However, Goten and Trunks seem to have skipped it entirely. They go straight from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 3 when fused as Gotenks. favorite SSJ2 moment? Mine's Gohan vs. Cell. Nothing else comes close. What's yours? Drop it below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we're just getting started with the deep dives.